So, Laker, you are standing near the bottom of the stairs, not quite at the bottom of the steps. There are just above you at the top of the stairs, there's the flamethrower wielding lunatic, and just to your left a little bit, the one of the slingshot wielding. This one's older and a woman, and she's to the left and up the bank with her slingshot ready, and the other one, the slingshot kid, is a little to the right of the
I don't
flamethrower
really
guy.
feel right killing mom and kid there.
It's up to you. Maybe you just knock them out. Who knows? However, we definitely didn't just knock out the one that the guy with the torch who was beside you. There is another guy with a torch who's standing next to Geiger. Geiger is between you and that one. Ledger. I will draw your attention to the option to, once per encounter, take a second wind as a minor action.
I wanted to start with that, actually, if that's okay.
Go for it. You take your second wind.
That puts my hit points up to 5 again, right?
It puts your hit points up by the level of your blooded score. So I think you're blooded at 5.
So that would be 6. Okay.
Yeah.
That's done. And then I'll create a doppelganger.
Ooh,
which, let me see. Within 5 squares of me, that guy. Let's see. Who's within 5 squares of me? Those two up on that embankment? The leader?
Individually, all of them are within 5 squares of you. Yeah, the leader, he is within 5 squares. You can, in fact, get as far as just behind him, if you like.
I think I'll send my doppelganger there with knives.
Yeah, that pop-up
with knives. Okay,
that pop-up knife nut thing is very dangerous.
Okay, cool. There is.
Then
you have, I believe, a move action left.
I should have. Wait. Can I downscale that to minor action?
You can.
Because I think I'll use my alpha mutations.
Exciting.
Which is called Time Slide. And reads. Unless Taz, you want to read it?
Time Slide.
Because I think that would be useful.
Okay, so you disappear out of time, which sounds very doppelgangery. Coincidentally.
Exactly. I put a double next to that leader guy, and I myself disappear out of time because I disappear.
Okay. Are you interested in overcharging?
Not
time sliding.
Well.
Uh-oh.
No.
Okay.
I'm just interested in disappearing and deciding myself when I reappear. When it says, and take your full turn.
It means you will get a full turn.
Additional one.
Ooh. That's
I mean, I took my turn completely. This is the last action.
Yeah.
So the question is, how do I interpret that one?
I think that you get to take a full turn when you decide to come back, whenever that is. So if you do it during this round, you get to take a full turn again. It would obviously be much less advantageous if you were at the back of the initiative order, and therefore it was,
I think you've
But
timed this one
it
just
doesn't
right.
appear to. Yeah. So
Nice. Let's
yes,
see.
you can return at any point you like as soon as another creature has finished its turn.
Yes.
Ooh,
So
that would
I'll
be really
try to
fast.
keep that in mind.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, you
I
assuming
have
that
to try and save myself from the goo, right?
yes, indeed.
So.
Oh no, I think probably. No, it's not an action. So yeah, you could have done that, but it probably you said it didn't work. So you are outside time, but covered in goo.
Right.
Yeah. So those penalties still
Right.
will apply when I get back into time.
But that is that the end of your turn? Yes, it is, because you did a saving throw.
Of the
But,
multifarious, complicated, and interesting actions, yes.
But your doppelganger now gets to have a turn.
Yes. That's the same. Making things complicated. Sorry.
No, go. Kill the guy.
Awesome.
You
Is
almost got
the
killed. So
doppelganger affected by the same effects?
the doppelganger is not affected by having had goo thrown at it because it wasn't there to have goo thrown at it. It must be from a
then let's
different
see.
point in time.
Very nice. Against
Sure it does, I
AC.
mean. Oh, what was that against AC? Sorry.
What was the number, Helma? We missed it.
17.
17, and you're attacking the leader because you're behind him with 2 knives, I believe.
Yes.
And that's just a hit. So yes, you get him. Roll your damage.
15.
15. Okay. Oh, that's very annoying. There he is. Sorry. You stab 2 knives into his back, and he is now at nasty wounds. He is bleeding profusely from the 2 knives and knife wounds in his back. Is there anything else your doppelganger would like to do? I suppose, given that they're going to disappear at some point, moving and my actions might not be very useful, but you've got anything fun you want to do? Okay, he is at least potentially flanking the leader guy because he's right behind him. So if someone got in front of him, they would get a thingy. Or he gets attacks of opportunity. She gets attacks of opportunity, I suppose. Right. Okay. Whose go is it now? They're not dead. Right. Okay. Going next is the woman with the slingshot. She is going to 1, 2, 3. Yep. She takes aim at Geiger because Geiger just punched someone's head away. So that is a 17 versus AC.
Keep counting. I didn't feel it.
Oh my God!
I expect that's a miss.
The power armored Geiger.
I'm not even using the power armor. This is just my heavy armor.
So this is the slingshot goes wide. There's now a flaming puddle of liquid somewhere in the vicinity.
I look at the projectiles flying by.
It has no effect in reality. They have to stay where they are because they don't want to get any closer to anybody. So that's the end of their turn. Next up is the torch-wielding lunatic behind Geiger, who is, I'm afraid, foolishly going to try and attack you.
Well, sooner or later, there's going to be... You've got 10 resistance to physical damage. Who knows, though? Maybe a little more fire.
Well, since they miss completely, it doesn't matter.
All right, then.
So I think they are then going to shift away, fire action, and then yes, okay, they're going to go there. So they back away from Geiger, having realised how difficult and scary she is, and are now cowering next to one of the stalls, about 6 squares away from Geiger and further away from everybody else. Right,
Can you
and now it
repeat
is
how much from everybody else?
yes. Okay, she's 6
many?
squares away. He's 6 squares away from Geiger, about 8 squares away from you. Laker and Okra, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares diagonally, but there's a tree in the way between. I will do a bit of a where is everybody now, if you like, since it is now Okma's turn, and you might need to know so you can mix it.
All right.
I
think
Okma,
it's
you
time
are still
for-
standing next to a truck.
I think we have to do a little something here. I don't know what everybody else is doing, running around screaming and stuff like that, but the first thing I want to do is a great big conspiracy roll. I don't know if is that a minor action?
Assuming this is assuming this isn't targeting anybody with a thing, and you just want to know about something, then that's most a minor action that might.
Perfect. No, I think I'm going to put the effort to make it minor. And
Okay.
I believe I have a bonus from my current weirdo mutation.
You do have a bonus to conspiracy.
Yeah.
Your bonus is +2.
+2. All right, so that adds
Unless
to
at the start of your turn you wish to risk overcharging your power.
I do not. All right.
Okay.
You would get a +4.
If you succeeded.
Well, first of all, with all of the bonuses, including my own, my roll is 15, and my conspiracy roll specifically is interested in this human purity trip they've got going.
Okay. So you want to know about the Knights of Genetic Purity?
I do.
They are, depending on how you view it, if you ask them, they are crusaders to maintain the purity of the human race and eliminate mutants from the world.
I think we picked that up already.
They are, in your experience, poorly organized, have few, if any, friends or allies, although they occasionally get on okay with mutant animals, because they don't care about mutant animals because they are
they're mere animals,
not
yes.
humans, and
Right.
they're not polluting the sometimes going with them. They are probably not actually allies of the bone parties.
Right.
Like that. As I said, they would claim they are on a crusade to protect genetic purity. Most people would say they are weirdo, backward humans who, for some reason, have not been blessed with mutations and basically are barely able to exist, never mind scratching a living in the post-apocalyptic world. The most dangerous thing about them is that these ones are leading.
What are some of the key... I pick up the idea that the word crusade is important to them. Is that correct?
It's important to them, although it would be fair to say that they are not, as far as you are aware, there's no great guiding leadership behind this. It's just the sorts of
All
people.
right. Well, I know what I need to know. Now I'm going to take my action.